Here we are. Good morning. It's Monday. Getting myself motivated. Last week, lots was going on. I felt like I was dragging a little bit and realized I really needed to step back into my practices and target down and nail down what was missing. And I'd become busy. And in my busyness, I stopped taking care of myself as I normally would. So this morning I got up early. I set the alarm, which I don't normally do. I did 20 minutes of high intensity interval training. I then did another 40 minutes of deep stretch yoga to balance out, 'cause it's all about the yin and the yang, balancing out. And this week, we talked a little bit about it last week. This week, I really, especially being it's February, energy levels are low naturally, but when we're grieving, and we're in acute grief especially, we have high stress loads. It has a big impact on our immunity system. It has an impact on our cardiovascular system. We're more tired, withdrawn, and therefore we don't tend to take as good care of ourselves. This can happen at any time we are highly stressed, not just in grief, but in all areas of our life. So to keep focused on really bringing home the nutrition, really making sure that the day is starting out well. I've been starting out my days with the first thing I do, organic lemons and big glasses of water. So I cut them in half. And when I was living down in Nicaragua, I found the best juice press ever at the side of the road. It's cast aluminum, so I'm not cooking in it. I don't suspect it's gonna increase my Alzheimer's. I'm forgetful enough. But anyway, you cut the lemon in half, you drop it with the cut side down, push down, and all the wonderful juice rains into your fresh cup of clean water. And that helps to bring the body down to alkaline. The body is ideal when it's slightly alkaline. When we get acidic increases our aging. It does damage to organs, things like that. So when we can bring up our energy, we start by making sure that we are not sluggish, so we try to alkalize. And another thing that I like to do every day, and again, it's something I was slacking on. So over the weekend, I hit the grocery store and I picked up a container of Vega. I get my chocolate fix with this as well. And again, I use fresh cold water that I chill in the refrigerator in a container. The Vega drinks I like a lot because they're all plant-based, gluten-free, so I'm not breaking out in the hives that I get. Hey Mike, how's it going? Happy Monday. They've got 20 grams of protein, the half of your vitamins and minerals, loads of fiber, and it's all plant-based. So I usually start my day out with this, or I will also use it in the afternoon to increase my energy. So I do a big shake up of it, and it's got one of those spiral balls in it, and I just keep that on my desk while I'm working at the computer and building my business up. What else do we do? So I'm going to be bringing Alexi on this week, and she is a raw food specialist. She is a executive chef, has a ton of background training, has a great new app that's going to be coming out that is, I believe, all focused on raw food and making sure that the nutritional components in your life are balanced and no meat. I like meat. I like getting my B12 that way. But if you're low on your B12, you're also low on your energy. So we're going to be talking about supplements. We're going to be talking about boosting up our energy. We're going to talk about how raw food helps the body at a cellular level, helping with its mitochondrial health, and an easy food to prepare. Like this is, water and shakes are super easy, so I don't have to be worried about cooking. But I did whip together a quiche this morning that will be either for my lunch or for dinner this evening, and just trying to keep everything super neat and tight and green. So that's why I'm I'm getting in the theme, so I'm going to try to wear green all this week while we're talking about nutrition, how we can make simple, easy changes or additions, and really increase energy in the body while we're grieving or dealing with other areas of stress in our life. So I'm going to be welcoming on Alexi, I believe, tomorrow. And if I can't get her directly, if we have those same technical difficulties like I did joining up with Julie in Costa Rica, where we're going to be hosting our bereaved parents retreat, and we're going to have a second week of open for anybody. You don't need to be a bereaved parent. You could be, but you don't need to be for sure. And we're going to have 2 weeks in June, from the 15th to the 21st, and then from the 22nd to the 28th June of this year, 7-day fully inclusive retreat in Costa Rica to increase energy, to work on grieving, to combine science and spirituality for a holistic approach at healing. So I'm very excited about all of that and sharing it with you. And we will have more on the health of nutrition and greens this week, and how it relates to grief and stress processes. Okay, take care. Have a great day.